commence with the side of.
Nice. Yeah, very good. Very good. Okay, this is who we are. We just introduced ourselves. You might notice that we don't have Maran with us today. He is in Saginaw doing some things for 910 News, but that's okay. We're going to continue on. Keep trucking. Okay.
How about you talk about the origin of this idea?
All right. This started as Trevor Wilson was looking to do a sort of a politics-oriented senior project, and he couldn't really find anyone in his class that he could work with well, so he came to me, and then we kind of formulated this idea together. All right, you talk a little bit about the research now, whichever we can.
And yeah, that thing with Trevor and Zach was last trimester. We were continuing it this trimester when we got here. Our big question for me and Zach and Mahran was how informed are young Americans concerning current events, and what measures can be taken to motivate them to get involved in their community and participate in their government. We felt that most young people like us aren't very interested in what's going on in the world around them, and that's a problem because there are a lot of us, and why should our decisions be made for us by people who won't be around when we have to start dealing with problems they cause. So here's some stuff that we found in our research. People our age aren't interested in that sort of thing because they don't feel like it affects them. It's not personal. Found out that 89% of Americans who are around our age, 18 to 24, believe they have no say in our government. And that's huge, because we do have a say in our government if we participate in it. And we found out in the course of doing this project that our peers became more interested in the real world once they found out that people like us who are just like them were interested in it and it's personal to us. So basically the best way to get young people to get involved in their community is to talk about it. So that's what we decided to do. I'll pass on to Zach a little bit.
All right. We wanted to achieve those like an apathy that kind of blankets our generation. We wanted to kind of access that and get rid of it because it's kind of toxic and it catches on. And so I wanted to do something innovative that would kind of capture the attention of people. And Trevor originally wanted to do something that was after school. And I thought, well, I mean, we're in high school, so there's a lot of extracurricular activities, sports, band things, musical things, weird things that it would be hard to get people to come, especially, I mean, spending all day in school and spending an extra hour to talk about politics just seems like it would just drag on. So, so then SWASF was born. SWASF is current events with a side of fries. And this idea came to me, I think that during lunch, everyone has tables or a little place where they sit and you kind of just talk and eat. And you're with your friends and you're comfortable. And if you inject a politically driven conversation into this setting, it becomes natural. And you shouldn't have to really fight to get to a certain point like that. So I thought, why don't we do this during lunch? And so we did. We took an American flag to signify where we would meet, and we put it on the table. We didn't eat on it. We did not eat on the American flag.
Except David did once.
David did once, but we quickly forgave him. And so we talked about different current events, whether they be local, national, international. We have.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Yeah. So this we talked about several, especially during primary elections. We talked about those. We gave kind of background information on all of the Republican candidates, and each conversation started with a talking point like this, and then we would end. It would just lead into a conversation about a really comfortable conversation about politics, and that's exactly what we aim for.
What we were hoping to do basically is to get people informed about things so they can make their own opinions instead of just thinking whatever anyone else tells them to think. So we talked about stuff going on in our country. We talked about the Arab Spring, which is all the revolutions happening in the Arab world right now. We talked about austerity in Europe, European elections, the state of the economy, among many other things. All right, so this is where our pictures would have been if we had pictures ready for you today, but we've not, so we know. And this is basically what happened after a few weeks of meetings. We found out that people who went to the meetings had increased awareness about local and global issues. They were inspired to get more involved in our community, and they had a renewed desire to take full advantage of our democratic privileges.
We also had, when we did it during second trimester, we started with a fairly small group, and then within the next couple weeks, the group grew to the point where we had to put 2 tables together. So just like the apathy is toxic, or contagious really, then also the passion.
And that's for events for the site.
That's it.